European missionaries' power struggle in the Forbidden City. Greetings, history enthusiasts, and a special welcome to our channel. Today marks a significant... Our journey today takes us to the heart of the Forbidden City, where the clash of civilizations and a struggle for power unfolded between European missionaries and the imperial court of China. Buckle up for a historical roller coaster as we unravel the complexities, intrigues, and cultural collisions that shaped this extraordinary chapter. Join us as we explore European missionaries' power struggle in the Forbidden City, a tale that transcends borders and delves deep into the corridors of history. To truly understand the intricacies of the European missionaries' power struggle in the Forbidden City, let's transport ourselves back to the 16th century, an era defined by unprecedented exploration and the collision of diverse cultures. Picture a world where European explorers, driven by a thirst for discovery and a desire to expand their influence, set sail across uncharted waters. Meanwhile, in the heart of China, the Forbidden City stands as a symbol of imperial majesty, its walls echoing with centuries of tradition. The Forbidden City, with its sprawling palaces and majestic halls, served as the epicenter of Chinese governance. Yet, in this bastion of tradition, winds of change were blowing. European missionaries, drawn by the allure of the unknown and armed with the fervor of religious conviction, ventured into this enigmatic realm. The Forbidden City, so named for its exclusivity to the imperial family, would soon become a meeting ground for East and West, tradition and innovation. Imagine the scene, a convergence of vastly different worlds within the hallowed walls of the Forbidden City. European missionaries, clad in unfamiliar attire, navigate the labyrinthine corridors, while the imperial court, steeped in Confucian principles, observes these newcomers with a mix of curiosity and suspicion. The clash of architectural styles, religious beliefs, and social customs creates a palpable tension that sets the stage for the unfolding drama. As we embark on this historical journey, envision the Forbidden City not merely as a physical location, but as a symbol of the clash between deeply rooted traditions and the winds of change blowing in from the West. It is within this intricate tapestry of history that the European missionaries' power struggle took center stage, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of both Chinese and European history. Let's rewind the historical clock to a pivotal moment: the arrival of European missionaries on the doorstep of the Forbidden City. In the 16th century, as European explorers set sail to distant lands, a wave of missionaries accompanied these expeditions, carrying not only religious fervor, but also a diplomatic agenda. Picture the scene as European missionaries, driven by the zeal to spread Christianity, first set foot on Chinese soil. The Forbidden City, a symbol of imperial power and tradition, stood as an imposing backdrop to their endeavors. Eager to establish a foothold, these missionaries faced initial resistance from a court deeply rooted in Confucian principles. The Forbidden City, once a realm of exclusivity, now became a theater where East and West would engage in a complex dance of diplomacy and conversion. Despite initial setbacks, European missionaries managed to establish missions on the outskirts of the Forbidden City. These missions became hubs of cultural exchange and ideological conflict. The clash between the foreign faith of Christianity and the deeply ingrained Confucianism presented a challenge that extended beyond religious doctrine. It was a clash of worldviews and a struggle for influence. Imagine the missionaries navigating the labyrinthine corridors of the Forbidden City, seeking an audience with the imperial court. Their exotic customs, unfamiliar language, and the sheer novelty of their presence stirred both curiosity and skepticism among the Chinese officials. The Forbidden City, once a sanctuary of tradition, now bore witness to a convergence of vastly different cultures, laying the foundation for a power struggle that would unfold in the years to come. The missionaries' arrival marked the beginning of a delicate dance between two worlds, an attempt to bridge the gap between East and West within the sacred confines of the Forbidden City. Little did they know that their endeavors would set off a series of events that would shape the course of history and leave an indelible mark on the legacy of the Forbidden City itself. Cultural clashes. Now let's delve into the heart of the matter, the cultural clashes that permeated the Forbidden City during this tumultuous period. Picture, if you will, the collision of two vastly different worlds, each with its own set of beliefs, customs, and societal norms. European missionaries, driven by a fervent zeal to spread Christianity, found themselves grappling with the deeply ingrained traditions of Chinese society within the Forbidden City's sacred precincts. The Confucian principles that permeated every facet of Chinese life clashed with the tenets of Christianity, leading to a clash not only of religious ideologies, but of fundamental worldviews. The intricate rituals and ceremonies of the imperial court stood in stark contrast to the sacraments and rites performed by the missionaries. Language barriers further complicated matters, creating a chasm that seemed insurmountable. The Forbidden City, once a bastion of stability, now witnessed a cultural battleground where East and West struggled to find common ground. These clashes were not confined to religious practices alone, but extended to social norms and even the arts. European art, with its distinct styles and themes, clashed with the traditional Chinese artistic expressions deeply rooted in symbolism and classical forms. The clash wasn't just ideological, it was a clash of aesthetics, a clash of ways of life. Imagine the tension in the air as these cultural titans collided within the Forbidden City's confines. It wasn't merely a clash of civilizations, it was a clash of understanding, a clash of how each side perceived the world and their place within it. This cultural maelstrom set the stage for a complex and multifaceted struggle that unfolded against the backdrop of the Forbidden City's hallowed walls. Power struggle unveiled. As European missionaries gained influence, a power struggle unfolded within the Forbidden City. The imperial court grappled with the dilemma of embracing foreign ideas while preserving their cultural identity. Meanwhile, missionaries faced challenges from within their own ranks as differing agendas and approaches led to internal conflicts. The Forbidden City became the stage for a multifaceted power struggle, where the fate of Christianity in China hung in the balance. Political maneuvering played a crucial role in the power dynamics between European missionaries and the imperial court. Missionaries sought support from sympathetic officials, leveraging their influence to gain access to the highest echelons of power. Simultaneously, the imperial court navigated the delicate task of balancing foreign relations with the preservation of their own cultural heritage. The Forbidden City became a battleground for diplomacy, with each side vying for supremacy. Legacy and impact. As we near the end of our journey through the European missionaries' power struggle in the Forbidden City, it's essential to reflect on the lasting legacy of this period. The interactions between these two worlds left an indelible mark on both European and Chinese history. The exchange of ideas, the clash of cultures, and the power struggles within the Forbidden City shaped the course of diplomatic relations and religious influence for generations to come. In conclusion, the European missionaries' power struggle in the Forbidden City is a riveting tale of cultural collision and political intrigue. The Forbidden City, once an impenetrable fortress of tradition, became a battleground where East met West. As we celebrate the rich tapestry of history, let us remember the lessons learned from this chapter and appreciate the complexity of human interactions across borders and belief systems. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.